Welcome to a practice to stretch your groin. So we need a bolster or any pillow or a couch pillow that you have at home and a belt. We're starting sitting with the soles of the feet together, close to the bolster, with the hands next to the hips. Make sure you have the belt nearby. First, I just want you to feel this position. So knees, heels together, toes together. Now look at your knees and make sure your knees are as high as the hips or lower. If your knees, I will show you what I mean. If your knees are here in this position, you need more height under your buttocks. It's very important because if your knees are here, there is no way you can stretch those groin. You need to be and feel confident here. So hands behind you, lift your trunk up, move your knees down to the floor, stretch from the groins to the inner knees, and just experience the stretch and the movement from the inner thighs to the inner knees. Inner thighs to the inner knees. Now the next stage, we'll use a towel or a yoga belt between our knees. So I want you to take your right leg out and put the belt, so divide it to two. So I'm putting, so this is my long belt. I put it in a half and then under my knee. So I have a little thicker belt. You can do it with your towel. You don't need to fold your towel. Now bend your right knee again. Now your belt is stuck between your shin bones and your thigh. And the reason I want this belt to be stuck, because we're going to use the belt to open our knee joint and our thigh. So just use the belt to help you create more space and more rotation and turning of the thigh. So use the belt to the calf, to the knee, to the thigh. Again, the belt should not move much. If the belt is moving, it just means that your shin bones are not close enough and you need a thicker belt or a towel. So I go to my shin, I go to my knee, and I go to the thigh. And I repeat all those few times. Calf, knee, and thigh. Knee, calf, and thigh. And you will feel the space that you're getting in the groin from the movement of the belt and from you working on the space of the thigh rolling and the inner thighs extending to the inner knee. Now slowly release, take the belt out and do the other leg. So extend your left leg, put the belt under your left knee, bend your left knee and get your heel closed, and then go thigh, outer knee, and calf. Knee, outer thigh, and calf. So I'm moving between those 3 or even 4 locations of the belt, helping me turn my thigh and to move my calf, and it will just help to open the space for the thigh, for the knee, to open the groins. A few more. And you will feel that one area once more than the other, and you can stay and repeat that area more. So for a lot of people, the thighs are stiff, so as you can see, I can stay in my thigh and just work with the belt out. So I'm pulling the belt so the thigh will roll from inside out. And then slowly release, take the belt out. Now, Upavishta Konasana, you can still sit on the bolster or without the bolster. So stretch the legs out. Now, you should feel when you're sitting high up, it will help you to get the thigh closer to the floor, because it will be easier for you to press the thighs down and to lift the spine up. Now place your left hand behind you on the floor or on the blanket, and with your right hand, I want you to press on the top of the right thigh and then release. Go to the middle of your right thigh and release. Go to the space close to the knee and then release, and repeat a few more times. Thigh, press, and release. Middle of the thigh, press, release. This will help you to firm the quadriceps muscles to the bone and to get more space from the groin to the knee. Repeat a few more times, and you can choose the location where you need to stay longer. So the middle of the thigh, or the space close to the hip, or the place close to the knee. Just keep pressing using your hand. Make sure the toes are up and that both legs are completely straight. And then just stop in the center, wait, and feel the difference between the right leg and the left leg. Feel how much more open and live the right leg feels from the adjustment that we just did. And now we'll do to the other side. So press with your left hand on the left thigh, and then go to the middle, and then to the space close to the knee, and go around in between them. So find where you need more adjustment and more pressure, because getting this movement of the thighs down will not help your groin, will help your back to extend, will help your abdomen to extend, because we don't have a lot of time that we're sitting on the floor. So we're sitting on chairs, and the movement of the thighs separating from the trunk, it's not really happening to us. So pressing the thighs down and lifting the spine up is a really good idea to practice every day. Now release slowly and repeat one more time, Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Now sitting on the height is an option. If you feel comfortable to sit on the floor, you can do those sequence completely on the floor. Have your feet together, hands behind you. Try to remember how you started with the knees in relationship to the floor and how your knees are right now. If your knees are closer to the floor, just because changing those positions and sitting more than 2 minutes in those positions can help you create more space and more stretch here. Now the last position will be Supta Baddha Konasana. Now I will show you an option how to use the bolster, but you can do it with no props at all. So the bolster will be waiting for me to show you, so you can have yours as well. The soles of the feet will be together on the floor or on the bolster. You can try both and feel the difference. Okay, so feet on the floor or on the bolster. Go and lay back. Now, with your hands, adjust the top buttocks, move them away from the lower back. Soles of the feet together. The feet are high up on the bolster or on the floor. Lifting the feet up on the bolster can help you release the groins even more, and you can experiment having your feet up or bring your feet down. Now, one more important thing. If you're having hard time with your hips or having any injury in your hips, please create a fist with your hands and put those fists to the outer thighs. This will keep your outer thighs in the good position in your hip joint and will protect your groins from gripping. Okay, so if you need that, you can use your fist to the outer thighs, and it will help you to stretch the groins more. Now, if you don't need your fist under the thighs, you can stretch the arms over your head. Your palm will face one another. Use the arms to stretch your trunk, your abdomen. Release your facial muscles. We'll stay 1 minute here. You can keep your eyes open or closed. Use your exhalations to extend from the groins to the inner knees. Release the abdomen. Release the diaphragm. Move from the outer knees to the outer hips to keep those outer hips gripping, to allow your groins to extend, to open. A few more breaths. Then release the arms down by your side. Lift your knees up with your hands. Roll to your right side. And use your hands to slowly come up. So that was all for today. I hope you feel much more open in your groins. And I hope you will practice and feel better. Namaste.